So here we go already. I don't know what happened to the footage before that. I thought it was recording and it wasn't. So this is the second coat that I'm putting on this mason jar. Well, it's just a glass jar. The jar came from the Dollar Tree, and I like this jar a lot because it was taller. It's slender, but it was taller in height, and I like that a lot. So I chose not to use a mason jar. So anyway, while that's drying, I'm going to go over to my computer and pick out my font. And I use the Cricut Design Space to do my projects. And this day, I chose the font. The name of the font was called Felicity. There was two that I really liked. And Felicity was one. I can't think of the name of the other one. I'm going to go back and see if I can get that name. But anyway, I chose that one. And I did kind of want something else on the side of it. I put that little heart there, but then I was thinking maybe I didn't really like it. So anyway, in height, I made this design 2 inches. So what I did is I just took a ruler to my jar, and I figured 2 inches would be a big enough in size, that it would look nice on the jar. So I made both in 2 inches, the bless and the U. So I decided against the heart. As you can see right there, I deleted it. So right now I'm taking my design, I'm weeding it from the paper, from the vinyl paper. And so I can add the transfer paper. So that's design number one. That's the one I liked a lot. And that's design number two. So if you watch to the end of this video, you'll see what's going to happen with design number two. You got to keep watching though. So anyway, I'm going to put the transfer paper on top. Well, it's contact paper. I use contact paper because you can get a huge roll from Walmart, and price wise, it beats the price. Transfer paper works the same as the contact paper. So you can see I weeded the vinyl away from the design. So all I have to do now is just lay the contact paper on the top. And when I cut away, I keep the scraps because you never know if you're going to need that size. Don't throw the scraps away. You might need it for another project. So you can see me laying the transfer tape, the contact paper on top of the design there. And it just looks like a piece of tape. I'll show you when I pull it up. There you go. So I'm going to do every single one of them like that. So you just lay the contact paper on top, and that's it. They're all done. So now you're just going to like scrape it a little bit, apply a little pressure so the design will stick to the contact paper. That's your goal. If you've never done one of these before, you want the design to stick to the contact paper. Therefore, when you lay it on your project and give a little scrape, it'll come clean off your project. So now I'm just looking at both of them. I kind of still toying with that one. I like it a lot. It was a little bit more curvier and like too I don't know, how do you say, but anyway, that's the Felicity font. So I'm gonna just I scrape that. I'm gonna just take the backing off. So you'll see when I take the backing off that the design is stuck to the contact paper. And you can just eyeball it. You don't need a ruler or anything. Just, make sure it's how you want it on your project. If you want it straight, tilted, or however. So I just wanted mine straight across. So I'm just going to scrape a little bit. You only need to apply just a little bit of pressure. Just scrape. Make sure you get every part of the writing on the design and just peel it off. And there you go. Voila. So cute. How cute is that? It's like a gray silver color, the vinyl was. So now I'm just going to apply the U, and I chose to off center the U and not put it like directly under the B, because when I looked at it, it just kind of didn't look right, I guess, because U is a smaller word. So I kind of off centered it and put it a little bit like under the L, almost under the E, and it looked really cute when I did that. So peel it off, same thing. Lay it on your project and you're just going to apply a little pressure and scrape. You can use anything that you have on hand, a credit card. That I had years ago. That was from some wallpaper border I put up, and I don't know. Nobody's using wallpaper border anymore. At least I don't think they are. So I just happened to keep that, and I'm glad I did. So just peel it off. There you go. How cute is that? I decided to just leave that paint texture like it was and not put a clear coating over it because I like the feel of it. I like the roughness of the paint, and I didn't want it to be shiny. I wanted it to just stay like that. So I'm just taking my twine now and I'm just going to wrap it around the rim of the jar because I don't want any of that rim of the jar to show. So I'm going to wrap it all the way around that rim. And I like this what do you call it? Twine. I don't know, jute twine. I like this one a lot because it's a little thicker than the one at the Dollar Tree. That one came from Walmart. I had it for so many years. It was a huge bundle of it, and I got a little bit left on there. I hope they still have that. But I like that one because it's a little bit thicker and you don't have to use as much. So I did that and just hot glued it down. And now I'm just going to take another piece so I can tie a little bow just to add a little added decoration. I was thinking about maybe like putting a flower or something on there, but I decided against it. I think just a little simple bow would be cute, but I was having problems with that bow. I should have just made a bow up and stuck it to it. It wouldn't sit straight, so I had to take a little hot glue and just I glued just the tip of the bow on both ends to it, and then it worked out perfectly fine. It turned out cute. You'll see it at the end. But so the two ends that's hanging down off the bow, I just tied those two ends in a knot so it wouldn't fray. And you can see me now just cutting the ends off there. So I tied them in a knot. So just so it wouldn't fray and the twine wouldn't start like coming apart. So I tied them in a little knot there. And then it's done. It's ready for you to fill your tissue, put your tissue in there. And you don't have to use, you don't have to buy those cylinder type tissue. You can just take the tissue right out the box and it roll up the same way. And again, I don't know, something happened to my footage and there you go. The tissue is already in there, but I'm going to go back later on and show you how to put that tissue in there. And I just set it there. It's just sitting on the lid of the candle jar lid. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. So anyway, you take your tissue out the box and just lay it down. All of it couldn't fit, so I just put some of it away for when I run out I can refill it. So you just lay the first one out and just make sure that one tissue is hanging out, and you just take the end and just roll it. All you have to do is roll it and you just drop it down in your jar. And it's ready to go. When you pull that one out, the next one is going to come out because it's connected. It's so simple. But look how cute that is. It turned out super nice. It beyond my now I can't talk. Expectations. There you go. Did anybody say bless you? Bless you. So, I'm all done with that. Look at that. So, you made it to the end of the video. So all you got to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel, like this video, and tell me in the comments section that you want that decal. I only have one, so it could be yours. Thanks for watching. So I'm Shelly.